God damn it, sorry, I forgot. I forgot about my mic. Sorry about the squeaking. One of my mic doesn't... There. And I am live! I've been live the last few seconds, but you know, like... But I'm live! And I'm here to start the game. Woo. If my avatar looks a bit weird, my cam isn't properly working as it should. So it gets all over the place. Come on, just sit properly. Anyway, let's keep going. Woo. If it reaches 0, everything will end. The future Foundation's lame plan will be nothing but toilet bubbles. Bubbles. Anyway, welcome, Tim. Welcome. And when that time comes, you'll know everything. You'll see all of your questions answered in one go. And then you guys will find out for yourself just how messed up this new world is.
Hey.
A new world! Don't go seeing shit all of a sudden.
Yep.
But just think of the remaining 2 days until the countdown reaches 0 as a bonus.
Yeah.
While you're at it, you should enjoy your life on this tropical island to its fullest. Because once you leave this island, your hopeless lives back home will be waiting for you. More laughing. I can't do the evil laugh, sorry. Monokuma's boisterous laughter carried on for what felt like forever. Our questions, our worries, our sadness were simply ignored. The laughter just kept going forever. And it's still going to this day. Monokuma is still laughing. As for what we did afterwards, honestly, it doesn't matter at all. I returned to my cottage for the time being and fell asleep. Even after I woke up, my will to move my body didn't come back. Nagito gave everyone depression. That's why I didn't look back on everything that happened up until now. I didn't think about what was going to happen. I just kept praying that nothing else would happen. I burrowed deep into my sheets as if I were trying to hide. In doing so, I was somewhat trying to endure the long day. And then the sun finally set. The day feels abnormally long when you spend it praying that nothing happens. Which reminds me, I haven't heard Monokuma's announcement. I guess that doesn't need it anymore. Is everything really going to end? What is everything anyway? How much is everything? If we leave this island, is everything going to end? There's still so much we don't know. About our school memories, the future foundation, hopes because Gaben and Monokuma's true purpose. Can we really end this and turn our back on all that? Not just that, if we're leaving, then where are we going? To Hope Speak Academy? That was my last night at Jabberwock Island. At a place where my words didn't even matter. Everything was about to end. I feel like I had a fun dream somehow. I think it was about my childhood. Because of that, I was able to face the day with a somewhat happier feeling than usual. That's right, it's the last day, according to Monokuma. He just spent the entire day mopping. Suddenly my body shuddered. Right when I opened my eyes, I was gripped by a fear that I have never felt before. You sure? God damn it, I hate that my head is stuck sideways. I don't know why. Hold on, let me try to recalibrate. Because it's annoying the evil living fuck out of me. Why is my head sideways? Can you just stop? Okay, I think it's fixed. If I see it again out of my corner of my eyes, I swear to God. Oh shit. Oh, I left that thing open. Oh no, it's gone. It's gone. Okay. I feel like I had been abandoned in this world. Completely, utterly alone. With nobody left on this island. Kazuchi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, Sonia. Like everyone was gone and I couldn't find them anywhere. I still couldn't believe in anything. Like everything in the world was nothing but lies. He started screaming. I swear to God, Hajime is losing his shit so hard. He just woke up and just had a panic attack and started screaming. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. Okay. 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 The screen fell down. When after cutting, I randomly ran into her.
Hello there.
Hajime, good timing. Good timing? What do you mean?
See?
Remember Nagisa's video message that we found at the factory? Yeah, when we were dealing with the bomb ruckus. What about it?
Well,
Apparently there was more to that message inside the laptop. Huh?
yep.
We weren't able to see it until a day or so had passed. Apparently it was locked by a timer. Did he set it up so we wouldn't be able to watch it until after the class trial? Why would he do that?
Perhaps.
Maybe Nagito planned to leave this as a will. Nagito's will? Where is it right now? We were just planning to meet at a restaurant and watch it together. Got it, the restaurant. We're just not gonna question that? Hey, Gimmies. She's doing her thing. Let's go to the restaurant. Surely nothing freaky is going to happen, taking into account that we just saw Chiaki even though she's supposed to be dead.
Yo!
Hey, you're late! Is it true Nagito really left another message? Kneel before Miss Sonia and thank her, she was the one who found it. I was going for a walk with Gundam's hamster and I found it when I stopped by the factory.
Listen well.
A coincidence, you say? Wrong! That is the will of the casual guiding you.
Huh?
Yeah, I didn't make any mistake. Why would Miss Sonia be going for a walk with Gundam? I never allowed that.
Damn right.
So anyway, let's hurry up and play it. Yeah, you're right. There he is, with the shit-eating grin.
Watching this message.
Is it the traitor from the Future Foundation? Can you read your own fucking lines? If so, congratulations. Looks like it ended the way I hoped it would. Ended the way he hoped it would.
Damn it.
Nike was trying to kill everyone except the traitor. Damn it, it was just as Monokuma said.
Hey, hey.
So he really set up the traitor as the killer and he even tried to make them survive the trial? And why would he do that? And why is my face itchy? Ah, stop it, itchy face. Enough with your useless talk. It appears there's still more. But if everyone but the traitor is watching this video,
How unfortunate.
then unfortunately I guess I lost. That outcome is the complete opposite of the hope I believe in. Well, not that it matters for me anymore. I mean, no matter what the outcome is, it doesn't matter for a dropout like me.
Now then.
Let's put this meaningless introduction aside and get down to business. Since I don't know who I'm talking to, I'm going to speak so that both sides will understand. First of all, you might be wondering why I did what I did. Well, I just took action after talking about it for so long. The special prize in the final dead room allowed me to learn a certain truth. It would be troublesome if everyone found out, so I already disposed of that page. But anyway, I was totally surprised. I mean, Yeah, that is surprising. The future financial traitor must have known that truth all along. And so I was able to learn the truth about this world and resolved to take action immediately. I shouldn't have made fun of Hajime. Deep down, I always want to become a protagonist myself. What is that, dear? I can't hear you. But now that I know the truth, as I look back on Monokuma's actions, I'm starting to see what he's planning. By giving us information about the island's mystery and the future foundation, he's raising all your hopes. But only so he can lead you to unimaginable despair. Plus, Monokuma's trying to show that despair to someone. Perhaps that someone is... Yeah. Geez, what a hopeless truth. Who is Monokuma's true identity? How could they come up with a plan like that?
Now then.
But that's enough reflecting on the past. Let's talk about the future now. If you want to escape Monokuma's plan, there is a specific place you need to go to. The key to enter the place is that message you found on Nezumi's castle.
Well...
Normally you need to follow a bunch of steps to enter that place. But since that message gets rid of those steps, you can think of it as an Easter egg or something. It was probably left by someone other than Monokuma or Monomi. But that has nothing to do with me. Ah, you guys still think you're... or something. I had to hide this until my plan came to an end. But I guess now's not a nice time to announce it, right? So then I'll announce the password. 11037. That is the password that was written in the Nezumi Castle. You have to use that to enter that specific place. That's the only way you can escape Monokuma. I feel like I've been talking forever, but that's all for me. With this, my duty is finished. I believe my action will become the foundation of this world's hope. And if that really happens, praise me. But not my... My avatar's rigging is fucked. Why? Why are you like this? Come on. Stop. I wonder if this is an ongoing issue. Because sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Tell others what I've accomplished. Erect a bronze statue of me. Respect me.
Please call me the ultimate hope.
Now he's breaking the whole goddamn thing. So what's Nagiro's final message? That 11037 number that Nagita said was the password. There's no mistaking. That's the password to enter the ancient ruin.
Hey.
You better hurry, I think. Let's go before the countdown reaches 0. You're right, let's go. Let's go. Now's not time to relax. I need to hurry to the ancient ruin on the second island. It's fucking snowing. Oh, it's like properly leveled up. Like how I accidentally took the scenery route. There. Ah yes, how the water is pink and all. But this place seems fine. Somehow it is quite nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
It is at least safe to go inside. What's gonna be in there?
You are a boy, right?
It's so unreliable to be freaked out like that. You're a man, aren't you?
Fool!
That's also that countdown. There's no time to stand around.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, it's our last chance to get inside. I'm starting to feel nauseous from the frills, the chills, the kills.
Thanks for the
If you're
food.
gonna let it out, why not do it in the Tupperware I keep with me?
Dumbass.
Now's not the time to fuck around.
Young Master Fuyuhiko.
It's going to be alright. You don't have to worry. I will protect my young master. Now let's go forward together. The hell,
Shut
don't treat me like a kid.
This is your leader's order.
Believe that the hope lies beyond this point. That is your leader's order.
What?
Was that? I told her that you only understand piggy talk. I said you're so cool in piggy talk.
In the name of my family.
I'm going to kill you.
Hajime.
The password, please. Yeah, I know.
It's gonna be fine.
There's no need for you to worry. The only thing beyond this point is a shining future. Now let's open the door to the future. Yeah, I'm glad he can actually press it with his own goddamn hands and I don't have to do everything. I'm so sick of doing everything for these losers. Beyond this door, the future is waiting. A sparkling future. Now then, let's move forward. Does this count as sparkling? I would say it's pixelated. The future is pixelated.
Is this a trial ground? But why am I at a trial ground?
It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before.
By the way,
Huh?
where did everyone go? Everyone?
What? Something's wrong? You think? What did I do? I don't know, but you're clipping through. Oh look, you broke the scenery again. God damn it, Hajime. No, that's not it. I'm not the weird one. Oh, are you calling it? This game's calling me weird? What's really weird is, did everyone find out what the weird thing is? This world? Yeah, the world do be kinda weird. Guys, we cleared the stage. Smile at the hope in the name of despair. The big glitchy. Hopefully nobody has issues with the glitchy stuff. I didn't realize. The gamer's backpack. Sorry about that. I bonked the mic, and the mic does not like that. Yes, I would like to save. Thank you. Heading to the school trip. It would be wrong to say it was swaying from side to side. It was actually shaking rather intensely. The room I was in, it was shaking from side to side. The shaking was quite irregular. Just when you thought it was a series of small shakes, it would suddenly shake violently. Every time that happened, I'd have to steady myself with my foot. I couldn't stand up very well, but for me, it was comforting. I never thought that not knowing what to expect could be so fun, so I was feeling rather excited. But I figured I'd get bored of that feeling soon enough. That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who is loved by talent. Detecting irregularities among irregularities won't be that difficult. Ah, how boring. Do you like ships? Oh boy, do I like ships! On the other side of the dark room, I heard a voice. Raspy, kind of like a stoner voice. It was clearly directed at me. You look like you're having fun, so that's what I assumed. You don't like ships, right? Ships. Ah, that's right, that's it. So this is a ship. You just realized that now? Is it really that funny? Hey, if you want, care to talk a little? The silence was starting to bore me. Instead, I saw his true character. The over-familiar attitude, the friendly smile. But under that thin skin, I could detect a foul, offensive odor, like some kind of putrid slime. In a sensible way, of course. How should I put this? It was a small exclusive to those who were already finished. Nice to meet you. I'm Nagito Komaeda. Anyway, lucky me. It's been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me, so to share a room with a person like that. Yep, I'm definitely lucky. Lucky. Ah, so that's your talent then. What a boring talent. Boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I'm meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly, that's because I have luck as well. Huh? Even I possess a talent as boring as luck. Possess, huh? I'm starting to get really interested. Who are you? You're obviously from Hope Speak Academies too, right? So you're one of us. Oh, but that's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, can you tell me why you're here? How did you end up here? How boring. Ah, sorry, I'm often told I'm terrible at making conversation. Not you. This world. Huh? This world is full of boring people. People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who do possess talent. Even though they know they're insignificant, they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. They are profoundly desperate to drag them down to their level. And because of these bastards, this world has come to a deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. Actually, the current problem with the world is that it's evolving obscenely fast. But that is just my take. How boring. When the world is shaped by the will of the majority, it makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we're in our present situation. Perhaps does that have anything to do with the reason why you're here? Boring people make no contribution to the world, not even a speck of dust. That's why my teachers taught me that a certain degree of selection must be performed. Looks like they had high expectations for you, huh? That's completely different from me. What are you planning to do now that you've ended up like this? There's nothing you can do, right? Listen, well, using people is a talent too. It is now my turn to use that person just as they used me in the past. That person. Are you talking about the ultimate despair? But how? I mean, they're already... I have it with me. The contribution that person left to me. Even now, it rests in my pocket. I know what you're talking about. I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm speaking with someone as amazing as you. Then, will I be able to see her again? Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber of my being again? And this time, will I be able to kill her this time? The person I hate so much? Hey, then explain your hand. Ah, this? The end of that bandage is a woman's hand, right? Ah, he's laughing maniacally. Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand after all. But even now, it still hasn't rotted. Hey, maybe that means it's becoming one with me. Isn't it amazing? I have successfully become one with the ultimate despair, my sworn enemy. I see, so you salvaged the body. You really are a boring person. I don't want you to misunderstand. I just see her as my enemy, you know? Because she's my sworn enemy, because I hate her so much. That's why I took her power, and for that I... Wait, huh? Do I hate her? That's strange. I'll look out the window, we're finally here. He stopped his midlife crisis. You're starting to see it too, right? That's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's going to happen on that island once we get there. What's going to happen? I can't really predict what will happen. Huh? I already know because I am loved by talent. He's also insufferable. But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There's no reason we'll ever meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do you? You know what was boring and annoying? That whole conversation. It is wrong in so many ways, it's pissing me off. Okay, let me talk about this for a bit while Hajime just thinks his life choices. If he likes the idea of irregularities, then a talent like luck should be extraordinary by the fact that it cannot be controlled. Even though it seems it can. So the idea that he would, in the same mindset, like the ship for its irregularities, but then diss on someone like Nagiro, who is the prime example of irregularities, it's so annoying. So annoying. Huh? What is this? Says Hajime. It's a door! Yeah, he noticed too. There's a door! A door? Why is there a door here? Where am I? How did I get here? Where am I supposed to go? For the door, fam, it's quite obvious. There's a door there. Fun fact, that was automated and I didn't do that. Oh, says Hajime again. Isn't this a classroom? But he was so, it's a very strange classroom. Why am I in a place like this? I went inside the ancient wing with everyone else. And I arrived at a place that looked like a trial ground, but then why? It's not connecting. I don't know why I'm here. It's like there's no connection between how I left the trial ground and how I ended up here. It's just like before, when we were all gathered in that classroom, just before we arrived at Jabberwock Island. But where is this place? Is it somewhere on Jabberwock Island?
Ahem, ahem. Testing, testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then. Welcome to Hope Speak Academy, you guys. At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you all. So please assemble at the gymnasium immediately.
Another huh. Did he say what I think he just said? Yes, he definitely said it. He said, welcome to Hope Speak Academy. But why would this place be a Hope Speak Academy? And not just that. What is the graduation exam? Isn't the killing over already? Even the hallway doesn't feel like a school at all. What a creepy place. They said it doesn't look like a normal school at all. It's definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hope Speak Academy. Is this creepy place the Hope Speak Academy that I've admired for so long? Why is my nose itchy? Why is my nose itchy? That is the true mystery. Why is my nose itchy? It's probably a building that Monokuma made to startle us, just like the fun house. That's right, that's definitely it. Monokuma said to come to the gymnasium, right? And I'll go and definitely clear things up. I have a question. How are you going to clear this up? Huh? By the way, I don't know which way is the gymnasium. I haven't played the first game. Ah, there it is. The gym. Alright, I'm going inside. Something might be waiting, but I'm not going to cower away anymore. And so I braced myself and cautiously opened the door. This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me on the other side of that door. Was it a pink elephant? No. It was a normal gymnasium. How shocking!
Damn right.
Yo, Hajime.
Yo.
I heard an announcement and came here too? You heard an announcement and came here too? You guys eat too, right?
What's going on?
What do you make of all this? Monokuma said this place was Hope Speak Academy or something?
That is...
That cannot be possible.
Well,
You're right.
Yeah.
Any way you look at it, it's impossible. How does it feel to return to long-awaited Hope Speak Academy?
Why, you.
Where are we? Where'd you lock us up this time? What a shock! I just told you guys this is Hope Speak Academy. Why is my nose itchy? What the fuck?
Of course not.
There's no way in hell that's true.
No.
Oh, but it is. I mean, this is definitely a Hope Speak Academy. Well, what's left of it anyway? What's left of it?
What?
Did I tell you before? Unfortunately, Hope Speak Academy fell to ruin.
Lies.
You were serious about that?
Stupid fool.
Okay, hold on. I can't do this. Give me a second. I'll be back in about 2 seconds, okay? Okay, now I'm back. That shit fixed it, hopefully. I went and washed my face. I couldn't. I couldn't concentrate. I couldn't deal with it. My face was so itchy. But of course it fell to ruin. I mean, they were doing things that they deserved to be ruined for. What do you mean?
I don't like
Anyway,
this.
I'm pretty disappointed. I went to all this trouble to bring you to Hope Speak Academy and you don't feel surprised or nostalgic.
Fine.
Oh, well, it's not like I did this for you guys. And if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic right now. Someone?
Don't fuck with
Enough
me.
with this bullshit, just spit it out already! Or did you take us, you bastard? No, I'm not certain of my memories. I believe we entered the ancient ruin and
In other words,
it means I made this Hope Speak Academy between the door to the ruin and the inside of the ruin. What do you mean between?
Hey, hey,
What do
hey.
you mean made?
what's this?
Oh my, are your mom's getting the grumblies that only knowledge can satisfy? Good, very good. It's fine to hurry along to the graduation exam. But it's in my nature to provide a little entertainment. Entertainment, you're planning to make us do something, aren't you?
No
It's
way.
nothing to be so cautious about. It's not like you will be making life changes or anything like that.
Shing!
It's just a simple graduation exam.
Huh?
Then what is the graduation exam?
Hey,
Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know? On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate.
are you
But on the
sure
other hand, I'm
about
worried
this?
about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world.
So,
That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. Huh?
why?
You're obviously gonna get out. There's no way we'd stay here.
That's right.
This is annoying. Just hurry up and let me choose. Let us choose right now.
No, no, no.
You can't do that. The main cast hasn't arrived yet. Main cast?
Hey,
Meaning you guys are just extras until the guest of honor arrives.
Damn it!
So enough complaining already. Hurry up and start researching the outside world. What do you mean?
Uh-huh.
Disperse all the teaching materials you need for your research Frau Hopspeak Academy. I don't think that this needs to be said, but all the information is accurate and contains no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is gonna hate me. So please rest assured and strive to your best during your field trip. And as usual, after leaving us with his cryptic words, Monokuma disappeared. Even if the setting had changed, even if the killing was finished, he was still the same as usual. What's going on? Outside world? Main cast? Somehow I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey, hey.
Like, he kept insisting that this place is Hopspeak Academy. That's impossible, right?
What are you saying?
How did we make it back to Hopspeak Academy from a tropical island in the first place? It's impossible.
It cannot
There's
be.
no place for Hopspeak Academy to exist on Jabberwock Island. I said I wanted to go back, but I don't want to go back to a creepy place like this! What does this mean? So many things I don't understand have happened on this island. This building is really Hopspeak Academy? This is the Hopspeak Academy I've been admiring for so long? What in the world is going on? Damn it, why is this happening? Why? I was finally able to attend Hopspeak Academy. I finally thought I'd become confident in myself. Even so, I want you to become Hope? If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't. It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope. That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or you're so blinded by your admiration for Hopspeak Academy that you couldn't even see that. You're just some nobody from the surf course who never had talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was nobody, that's all. If really I'm a nobody, then you should have just left me alone. Why do I have to go through something like this? See, this is why you're a nobody, Hajime. When times go rough, you prove yourself. If you're just gonna cower away, this is why you're a nobody to begin with. Man up! Hajime, did something happen? Huh?
Hey,
Now's
bastard.
not time to zone out. Sorry, it's nothing. I don't really get it, but is that all?
I'm gonna
As
do
long as
it!
I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, nothing's gonna be solved. Is that what it means?
Hey,
So what the heck is Monokuma anyway? He's not part of the Future Foundation, right? See that, then what is the Future Foundation? Even though Chiaki and Monomi are gone, our situation hasn't changed one bit. Which means the Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. That's the only thing I can think of.
you serious?
So they're not world ender? Then we really were tricked by Monokuma?
However,
The Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on this island, right? Regarding that matter, I believe Monomi never once denied that.
damn it.
Even if they are allies, they might not just be allies. Maybe Monokuma is telling us to investigate that information on our own. Chiaki said she could not betray the Future Foundation. But if she were still alive, she definitely would have helped us. No, even her just being with us would have been a big help. So what should we do?
Damn it.
Well, that's obvious. We're gonna get out of here safely. We have to do that graduation exam, right?
So annoying.
Graduation exam, huh? You're not really good at taking exams. I guess it's better than people dying.
Jeez.
Monokuma said something about a field trip, right? Is he telling us to investigate like we have been?
All right!
I'm gonna do it!
Prepare yourself.
Like,
We might be able to learn about something. be able to learn about something? What? About Hope Speak Academy, about ourselves. I don't care if we don't know anymore. If we can just go back to our normal lives, I'm fine.
Hey!
We can go home when this is over, right? We can finally get off this damn island. Is there a process in which we can add some spine to these losers? If that's the case, let's all leave this island alive by any means.
Of course!
Hell yes! Now's the time to bemoan how unlucky I am. True, true. Where this place really is, what's happened to Hope Speaking Academy, none of that matters. What's important is, I need to leave this island with the others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive, just so we could do that. There's no way we can stop now. But Monokuma should already know that that's what we're thinking. So why did he say that? We have to decide on our own whether or not we want to leave Jabberwock Island. Should already know that we'd never choose to stay on this island.
Hey, hey!
So what are we gonna do? Can we start already? But what are we even looking for? Do we just have to investigate this weird-ass building?
Even so.
I don't think we'll find the answer to all our questions inside this damn building. I'm just going ahead for now.
Whoa!
You're already going?
Jeez.
What's that idiot thinking running ahead while being cautious?
Man.
She obviously isn't thinking about anything.
However,
It'll be fine. There will no longer be any situation where we must exchange each other's lives.
alright!
So we should do our best as well. Like they say, it is not scary if everyone stops at the green light. If we stopped at the green light, we'd never reach our goal.
Jeez.
Akana already took off on her own. It might be faster if we split up and look around too. Like Sonia said, if there's no more killing, we don't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore. Now let's get this over with and get home.
Later.
I'm going ahead. I'll see you guys later. With those brief words, Fuyuhiko left the gymnasium.
Excuse me.
I shall do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone. Now then, please excuse me. So I took a deep bow, then left the gymnasium.
Oh my.
Miss Sonia,
Miss Sonia!
please don't leave me. I'll be in danger if I'm left alone. Kazuchi chased after Sonia, who had just departed and left the gymnasium. I hurried and start you. Just a bit more. Just a bit more and it's going to end. I can escape this nightmare and return to my usual peaceful everyday life. The only thing we can do is advance towards that hope. Even though I don't understand and that a lot of horrifying things keep happening. For the sake of everyone who couldn't make it this far, I'm definitely going to go home. Nothing here, huh? Nothing here. Huh? That's weird. This is the hallway I walked through to get to the gymnasium, but it's clearly different. Is this what Okuma is doing too? Is he trying to confuse us again? I don't know how he's doing it, but he keeps doing it over and over again. It's so persistent. But I'm not gonna fall for his trap. There's no way this will make me back down. Don't worry, I just... There you go. Oh, it's so pretty. Is this a dojo? It's full of strange things that make me think there's no way we're inside the school. Perhaps it's a mistake to expect the inside of this building to make sense. There are a bunch of wooden lockers here. Each of them has a traditional looking wood block key sticking out of them. I guess they're just for show. There's nothing particular that's like a clue. It's an armor and a helmet. Did the map developers design this to reflect the Japanese dojo? What is this? This is a manga. The title is Manga for Morons, A History of Hope Speak Academy by Monokuma. Why is the manga with such a suspicious looking title laying out in the open like this? Let's start with the history first class.
Hey,
Reading manga is the first best way to learn about history. Then what's the first, you ask? That depends on the person. So I just have fun when Kuma made this. That totally explains how suspicious it looks. I want to ignore it, but there's no way I can do that. First, fine, I'll look at it. I'll look at anything that might be a clue to getting out of here, no matter what it is. Even if it's lewd manga. I pick up the manga off the floor and start flipping through the pages. It's an introduction to Hope Speak Academy's history, as narrated by the cutesy character on the cover. The history begins with an introduction to Hope Speak Academy. Hope Speak Academy is a government-funded school of privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to attend. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, many of its alumni are key leaders of various industries. New students are chosen through a scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Hope Speak Academy's teachers, who are served as both educators and researchers of talent. Hope Speak Academy isn't just a school for talent, it is also a school for researching talent as well. However, for the past few years, Hope Speak Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding. If this persists, the Academy believes they will not be able to make progress with their research of talent. So they decided to implement a new system, the Reserve Department. Unlike the main department, who scouts for students, the Reserve Department utilized a general entrance exam. Normal faculty was hired and placed in charge of looking after the Reserve Department. The expenses and exam fees for the Reserve Department are quite high compared to most high schools. Nevertheless, Hope Speak Academy receives an endless stream of applicants. Hope Speak Academy was now available to talentless comers, people who only cared about the brand. With this, Hope Speak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and began further research of talent. To create Hope Speak Academy's earnest wish, a true genius who would become mankind's hope. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. The incident that triggered the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Oh boy, if it's not the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history again. I can't wait to read that again and again and again. That's right, it was the tragedy of Hope Speak Academy. Hope Speak Academy was crippled by this incident and was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end. Name was so sudden, like a manga that's suddenly cancelled in the middle of its run. Plus, these phrases mentioned at the end of this manga, the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope Speak Academy. These names are so melodramatic, there's no way these incidents really happened, right? This manga only mentions the names, so I don't really know the details, but no, it'd just be a waste of time to wonder about things that don't make sense. More importantly, I learned something because of this manga, the Reserve Department. The department was only built to collect money. I was one of those Reserve Corps students.
but hold on.
That's weird. Oh, you're here again.
Shing!
The thing that's weird is you, of course. Huh?
Hey!
Why did you forget that you were part of the Reserve Department? Oh. The Future Foundation only took away your school memories, right? But you should have known even before you entered that you had no talent, right? So I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that too. What do you want me to say?
By the way...
Based on my assumption, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of those Reserve Corps students.
I got it!
Or you willingly seal those memories yourself. Huh? You wanted to be confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memory of what happened. It happens pretty often. I don't know anything about that though. I say it's my fault I forgot, that's not it.
Come on!
I think it's getting inconvenient. You always get angry and try to brush it off. Well, that's expected of a Reserve Corps student. No, Kazuichi does exactly the same, so I don't know why this has to do with Reserve Corps student. Actually, Kazuichi is worse. Hey, what the heck? Where else are we going? What are we looking for? Not stupid Kazuichi though. Ooh, there's a door here I can enter. By A. I go in. Where is it right now? We can't see outside, so I don't even know if it's night or day right now. Time is relevant. That's not important. This is another manga. It's laying on top of the disc. This one is Manga for Morons, The Tragedy of Hope Speak Academy. Huh? Was the Tragedy of Hope Speak Academy mentioned in that other manga too? It's why Hope Speak Academy went bankrupt, and it was a trigger for the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in human history. If I read this manga, I will be able to learn a little more about the incident. I took the manga from the disc and started flipping through the pages to see what I could learn about the event known as the Tragedy of Hope Speak Academy. The story made heavy use of outdated stylized drawing depicting characters solving mysteries. What's written here is, as the name suggests, the tragedy of Hope Speak Academy occurred at Hope Speak Academy. Yeah, no fucking shit! You would have think the tragedy of Hope Speak Academy happens like in Venezuela or some shit. The key players in that event was a student named Izuru Kamakura. Izuru was a genius known as a symbol of hope. Hope Speak Academy and used all their resources to develop him. Supposedly, Izuru was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents. With his superior talent for the hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Izuru as the ultimate hope. To protect such a rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's origins and identity. Because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence. But Izuru, who was known as the symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible incident. 13 students at Hope Speak Academy, Student Council, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by him. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Izuru's superior talent and conceal the incident as though it never happened. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. That student uncovered what the Academy did, and by making that knowledge public, it stoked the fires of reserve corps students, who had long been dissatisfied with how they'd been treated. And the uprising began. And that heralded Hope Speak Academy's destruction. This is the entirety of the tragedy of Hope Speak Academy. Eventually, that incident would lead to that horrific, devastating incident. An incident that will be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. We're excited. Danganronpa 0. With a heavy sigh, I closed the manga. Am I supposed to believe this? It is no way 13 people were killed at Hope Speak Academy. What irony! For a genius known as the ultimate hope to cause such a gruesome incident. A talent like that is too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of gold. Should be lucky that you're incompetent. That he always has to lead to something offensive. He seriously pisses me off. But ultimate hope. Nagita mentioned that before too, but it looks like it had something completely different here. What Nagita said was the true meaning of hope. But for Izuru, hope simply means talent. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. I wish they had given me one of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve department. That's right, the reserve department. Here it said that the reverse course students in the reverse department began an uprising. Then what about me? Was I a participant too? No, that's not possible. There's no way. I have no reason to do something like that. Anyway, I've learned about the tragedy of Hope Speak Academy, but the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is a far worse incident, right? What kind of incident was it? You know what? I should have started a drinking game ever since it was mentioned the first time to see how smashed I would be by the end of it. Who's this other student that isn't Izuru? A certain student who secretly used the incident to their advantage. Who is that? This incident is really messed up, but all it's doing is raising more questions. The mysteries just keep piling up. Was I there? That's dojo. And that is, what the hell is this? Raw. Can I enter? Oh, I can enter. Let's enter raw. Oh hell yeah, we're entering raw. What the hell is with this room? It's freaking cold in here. Oh, this is where they store bodies. It's like I'm in a freezer or something. If I just stand still, I might end up freezing to death. I should hurry up and investigate so I can get out of here already. Oh, what is this?
I've been found.
Didn't you want me to find you, you shit? What is wrong with you? There's another manga just laying around here. This time title is Manga for Morons. You know what? I am taking a sip. I don't fucking care. Let me see. Luckily there's not enough. So there's a limit of how much I can drink, so I would not die. Anyway, the next one would obviously be about this incident. Here we go again. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, huh? Just what was the incident really about? It might turn out to be something lame. Like me getting alcohol poisoning. I flipped through the pages of the manga and hoped that I was right. But the title doesn't count though. A story about cripply drunk characters who get involved in such horrific incidents. An incident known as the here we go again. I'm going to die. And I missed the first 4 or 5 times too. An incident known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Is this drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself is that grotesque? Anyway, the beginning of this creepy manga starts with this sentence. The tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising by reserved core students that triggered the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet, and began spreading and eroding the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest. But as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities soon came to light. By then, it was too late. The ends at the means had vanished, and wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butchered the weak. The weak killed the weakest among them. And soon the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their action began to disappear. As if the era was regressing to more uncivilized times, when senseless deaths were the norm. The media was oversaturated with deaths to the point that where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. By the time the world realized that what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. A feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. Acts of terrorism and coup d'etat began occurring around the world, a war waged in the name of despair. War fought not for principles, religion, or personal gain, just war. Pure war. And because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement started by a high school student progress to such a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope's Peak Academy, a group called Ultimate Despair. Instead of using Hope's Peak Academy's talents for the sake of mankind's hope, they used them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of society use their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. The powerful and inflation create new values and morals to spread despair. And with this, they created the tragedy. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Fucking hell. As long as ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. My heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold. And it wasn't because I was freezing in this room, though that could also be the thing. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. This is definitely all made up. I mean, if it's... Wait, I forgot to drink. Still got a lot left. I'm just taking small sips, so it should be fine. Then what's happening to the outside world? My family, my friends, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant, they're all fucking gone. What's happened to them?
No way!
Are you seriously yelling at the manga? How crazy are you? Listen, he's not the craziest one. I am the craziest one. Who would enjoy reading something like this?
What?
Oh my, you don't like manga? A high school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy. Enough, what is this messed up manga? I thought you obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but for you not to remember that such despair. That's a future foundation's fault, though, thanks to them stealing your school memories. The incident that happened during that period has been completely removed from your brain. This incident really happened and I actually forgot about it? There's no way that's possible.
What are you saying?
How many times do I have to tell you? All the clues here are real.
Hello.
Please understand, I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world. I see, so that's how it is. That's what he meant by what he said at the beginning. Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know? On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate. But on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world. Actually, I'm worried if I'm going to be okay, but that's another story. That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabber Rock Island or stay here. Trying to make us feel despair toward the outside world, so we want to stay on this island. But there's no way I'm going to do what he wants. Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope. Just like now. Perhaps, no, that's definitely it. The tragedy. Whether or not the incident really happened, what in the world is the ultimate despair group? If there was a certain student who guided Hope Speak Academy to its destructions, are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope Speak Academy? Plus, that organization isn't one person, it's but a group of people. But if they're known as the ultimate despair, they're a high school student, right? If they're actually able to do it, then I guess that's why they're called ultimates. Then are they killings that were involved in connected to them as well? Are the killings we're involved in connected to them as well? It's no way I'm going to freeze to death. I'm at my limit, I need to get out of here. Should bring her around the freezing room. You go, Hajime. That was close, I nearly froze to death. So where should I go next? I don't know, let's go through the wall of green goo? I think? The scenery change again? No, it's the same one. It's the same one. What about this one? Have I been in 5B? I don't think I've been. This was definitely not open before. Even my drunk ass brain knows that this wasn't open before. Don't worry, I'm drinking normal stuff now. No, I should ignore it. I'm just going to pretend I didn't see him. Hey! Jeez. Fuyuhiko. Fancy meeting you here. When I went inside this room, that bastard bear was suddenly there. He keeps glancing at me. I wonder why? It's gonna be shitty either way.
Damn right.
So I'll let you handle it. There's no way I'm gonna deal with that idiot. I don't want to do that either. Surely there's something in here, right? Right? No? Is that saying despair over there, or am I tripping?
Hiya!
Why, hello, Hajime. I hope you were doing pleasingly well.
Boom, boom.
Are you pleasingly well? You are pleasingly well, right? What are you doing here?
No, no.
Oh, there was another thing I need to tell you on this floor. I got bored of drawing manga. Can you forgive me for telling you by word of mouth? Should have done that from the beginning. I didn't want to read your manga in the first place. You draw like shit. High school student who doesn't like manga is like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating hot pots. I'm getting really fed up with your babbling. Hurry up. What did you need to tell me? It's about the key piece of information you've been waiting for so long for.
What?
Surprise about the ultimate despair! Huh? Even though the term ultimate despair refers to a group these days,
Actually,
it was originally a title for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and fierce person alive. A high school girl.
yes, indeed.
Lady Junko Enoshima. Stop repeating stuff, you idiot!
Hey,
As the former ultimate despair, she created despair brimming with charm and humor, and created the ultimate despairs. There was one really horrible person in that group.
Don't fuck with
Hold
me.
on a second. I don't know what the ultimate despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people would join some fucked up organization created by a high school girl.
unbelievable.
Humans who are obsessed with their philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it.
Hey,
That holds true for Lady Junko. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power.
Phew.
Her connections were the main reason that the incident became the tragedy in the first place. So she even recruited people who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat?
Huh?
And what was their purpose?
Huh?
What? Like I said, why did they cause that incident? It doesn't even make sense. They had purpose, right? There's no way they do that. What they did without a purpose.
Hey,
It was Junko Enoshima's despair. Huh? For Junko Enoshima, despair isn't about purpose, a sort of principle, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Enoshima as Junko Enoshima. What are you saying? I'm so flushy. Hajime is a human. It's exactly like that. Junko Enoshima is full of so much despair that she's truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving, for her everything is despair. What the hell? With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudge, anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. That idea has been slammed right into their minds. And so the ultimate despairs who had been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone's else, was dedicated to Junko Enoshima, like believers making offerings to their god, like a mother providing food to her children. They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair, all in Junko Enoshima's name. For example, they killed their families and friends and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation. And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believed it was something that they had to do. There's no way something that crazy is possible.
What?
Do you know about the final days of the reserves course students during the tragedy of Hope Speak Academy? Final days?
In other words,
Junko has the power to change people's values. This is also true of famous people throughout history. What do you mean final days? What happened to the reserve department?
of course.
They fulfilled their roles as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so the 2,357 students of the reserve department all committed unalignment. Roblox? Death?
What'd you say?
All 2,000 students? Oops, it wasn't all of them. One person was excluded. One person was excluded, huh? Is that me? No, your mom!
Damn it!
I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Ultimate Despair, Junko Inoshima. It doesn't scare me at all. I mean,
Bastard!
Junko Inoshima is already dead. Huh? Excuse me? What was that? Is it true what you said? Junko Inoshima is already dead?
Huh?
You didn't see? There was a book called Manga for Morons, Killing School Life, in that bloody classroom. A bloody classroom? No, wait, what was that you said about the Killing School Life? Like that killings we were involved in, they were killings that happened at Hope's Peak Academy. I can't speak clearly, can you think why? As I recall, the mastermind took her own life because their many students worked together to defeat her.
Well, yeah.
That's what it was. The Killing School Life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the six students who survived managed to escape from the academy.
Hey,
For a manga about the Killing School Life, it was drawn like with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed Killing School Life was Junko Enoshima. The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko Enoshima is dead.
like...
It turns out that Killing School Life was part of that whole biggest, most awful whatever incident. He didn't say the whole thing. Cheers to Fuyuhiko for not saying the whole goddamn thing. Junko took away the memories of former students of Hope's Peak Academy and forced them to kill each other. Former students of Hope's Peak Academy, and she took away their memories. That's just like us. Apparently, the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. There's a limit to being cruel, asshole. Surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing.
So...
The students of Hope's Peak Academy are widely known as symbols of hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival, they were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once. That's messed up. But that messed up plan was stopped. Junko Enoshima failed. Junko lost out to the students she placed in her trap, and after being overcome by the despair she created, she Minecraft bed in nethered. Yeah. Then Junko is no more. No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether Monokoma's story is true or not doesn't matter.
Bastard!
Junko Enoshima isn't alive anymore. Then, who is our enemy? If Junko Enoshima is already dead, are the rest of the Ultimate Despairs behind us? Are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the killings resemble that Killing School Life. You could use a fucking coma, you know? I don't know who the hell is imitating Junko and making us go through this, but an imitation is just that. An imitation.
No shit!
If the students from Hope's Peak Academy stop the real deal, there's no way we'll lose to some fake. If it's real and imitation, are those surveillance cameras the same too? The cameras all over Jabberwock Island? Are they broadcasting to somewhere just like the surveillance cameras during the Killing School Life? You totally knew about that story, huh? What, you have a problem with that? Oh, I really want you to read the manga version since I took the time to draw it.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, just raise the flag. Flag? What do you mean raise the flag? What's going to happen if you do that?
Ooh,
One step at a
how
time, you're getting closer to
exciting.
clearing my character route. You're not making sense again.
Well now.
Now, I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside and the inside.
Yahoo!
I'll raise them flags like crazy. That's what he said. No, literally, that's what he said. Huh? It changed to a different hallway again? It's so sudden. What's going on? What's going to make something like this happen? I already decided I'm not going to be surprised. That's right, there's no time for me to be surprised by something like this. Okay, I'm so glad I didn't start drinking from the beginning, because that would be 4 more sips. At least. Can't go in there. The music room? It's like the music room. I feel like I can see something strange. Yeah, like this rock here. It's like it's some sort of monument? Why would there be a monument in a music room? And I said the mark engraved in the monument is the symbol of Future Foundation, right? Below that symbol, there's a short passage engraved. The combat, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hope Academy. Fuck, I thought it was over. We're among the many who established the Future Foundation. Huh? The Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy? Aren't they known as World Ender? This is completely different. Monokuma, he completely made it up. Let's see. What is this? The words are floating in the air. This is like a hologram, right? The feeling is forming a sentence. It's like a passage from an email. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have obtained information a person who claims to be a survivor of Hope's Peak Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they're survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, they may be targeted by ultimate... It's possible they may be targeted by ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the group can go that far without the Juko and Yoshima rallying them. Railing them. I mean, you should probably rail them too. In a worst case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. If they are survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins and we haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we have received a report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. It seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the New World program. Survivor of Hope's Peak Academy, 15 students. Is that about us? Excluding Chiaki, who was part of the Future Foundation, there were definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? It's like they're talking from some other world. What happened outside Jabberwock Island? If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is really true, then the world isn't normal anymore, maybe. Still a few sips left, and 40 more minutes to go. I'm starting to feel like we might be better off not remembering those memories we lost. Ooh, Hajime's on to something. I guess that's all the clues in this room. It's finally confirmed the Future Foundation is on our side at least. They are funded by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy, and they took us in to protect us. But if that's true, Chiaki should have made that clear to us. Now, as long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything carelessly? Never mind. If he's the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be the ultimate despairs who caused the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, and my liver. Okay. I'm taking smaller and smaller sips. The one who are carrying out the will of Jukarishima making us go through this. I told you they fucking say it a billion fucking times! Also, this caught my attention in the email too. What is this research facility on Jabberwock Island mentioned in an email? What's that about? The only Future Foundation facility we found was that ancient ruin. There's no way that's the research facility. If there really is a research facility on the island, there should be other Future Foundation members here. Somehow there are still so many mysteries. Interior. Okay, I'm seeing dark spots, which means, yup, the area modified itself again. Where the fuck am I now? Was that Armstrong cannon? I don't know. Maybe it was. I'm trying to find a door I can actually enter in. Not there. Come on, where do you want me to? Oh, wait. Got a teacher's lounge. There it is. Found it. Come on, Lewis. I honestly didn't see it. This feels different from a classroom.
Maybe...
It's probably the office, right? I mean, the room kind of has this stuffy teacher vibe to it. Although, Satofi, welcome. I treat you differently because you're my bestest of friend. More importantly, I also accidentally clicked. Hope you read that. More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere. How much longer is this guy gonna be obsessed with Sonia? Give it up already. Yeah, you simp. Stop simping, you simp. Hologram. Now that's just floating in the air like the music room from earlier. Looks like a passage from an email someone wrote. I think it's the same one from earlier. I guess I should read it. We understand this matter regarding the survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best and continue your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme cautions concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko and Hiroshima, the fact remains that they are incredibly dangerous. And after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps there's still a leader on par with Junko and Hiroshima. As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of a shining future. Immediately eliminated? Does that mean this is an order to kill them? That doesn't sound peaceful at all. Well, I guess that's understandable. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is as terrible as it sounds. Fuck me. God damn it, there's still so much left. It's pretty much all out the war. If the remnants of despair are the ones waging that war, there's no way they'd be forgiven that easily. Okay, I'm not going to... I guess it... 3 more sips, and if they don't stop in 3 more sips, I'm not drinking anymore. I do not want to die for this fucking game. It's not even that good of a game. The story makes no fucking sense. I hate it. There's something written on the blackboard. What's written here? List of subjects is written on the blackboard in large letters. Just below that are names I've seen before. Yeah, it's everyone. In Hyoko. There's a newspaper posted on the blackboard below that. Hyoko Sayonji is written there. What is this newspaper? What is this? It says Miss Hyoko Sayonji, but this can't mean the same Hyoko, right? I mean the Hyoko we knew. We don't mean that. She's just grumpy. No, it's grumpy because I decided to take a sip of alcohol every time they say the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. And I'm like 5, 6, God knows how many sips in because they keep saying that damn phrase because they... Yeah. She was much smaller and looked more childlike. It was pretty much her defining feature. But the photo in this newspaper, in a way, I can see her resemblance to Hyoko, but her height and figure is too different from the Hyoko we knew. What does this mean?
Huh?
This lady looks premature. Is she Hyoko's older sister or something? That's what I call my... I'm not sure I can't even read that. No, it says Hyoko Sanji here. Oh, then Hyoko has an older sister with the same first and last name? Older sister with the same first last name.
I mean...
That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it for yourself. That's not Hyoko. Oh. It was tragic. Shut up! You're not even... Stop lying! I know that's not true. Did you ever hear them... Or it is? There's no way that's true, right? Right? Did you ever hear her mention her older sister?
Man...
It's not like I was that close to her or anything.
Wrong.
She doesn't have an older sister, and Hyoko is the Sanji family's only daughter. If she doesn't have a sister, then a relative? And no, there's still too much of a resemblance.
What are you
That's
saying?
Hyoko. Huh?
Of course
What are you
not!
saying? Hyoko doesn't have a curvy body like this. I mean, she was famous for her childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap for looking like that.
Well...
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt? What are you saying? She's already dead. There's no way she could have had the growth spurt.
Today,
Well,
I'm
look, guys,
feeling
all the
white.
clues I've provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair.
What's going on?
What the heck, is this the truth? If this is true, then the Hyoko in this newspaper. Is he really saying this is the same person? I wonder if she still had that loud mouth of hers. That's impossible. I mean, how can there be a photo of a grown-up Hyoko when she's already dead? Why does this even exist?
Hey,
Could
hey!
it be related to that list of subjects over there? Huh?
This is bad.
If it says subjects, maybe it means that there was some kind of experiment, right? That experiment changed Hyoko's body? What am I saying? Just saying it out loud makes it sound messed up. What experiment? You know, this makes the anime even more stupid because they didn't bother to make Makoto grown up at all. He just still looked like a 16-year-old, 15-year-old something. He still looked like a kid. He was supposed to be an adult. All they did was trim his hair a bit. The other people look like proper adults. It was just him. He didn't grow up. You could literally just introduce him as Makoto and everyone would know, but no. With some kind of experiment, it would mean that we were also test subjects, right? I mean, our names are also written on the blackboard under that list of subjects. But what kind of experiment was it?
What's going on?
What's going on? It's better not to have anything to do with time travel. Technically, they're not wrong. Do I need to look at this too? An extremely overwhelming portrait is hanging on the wall. I feel like I've seen it before, but the name etched into the placard says Hospice Academy's founder is Izuru Kamakura? The founder of Hospice Academy, and his name is Izuru Kamakura. Does this clearly contradict the information I obtained earlier? Damn it, another mystery! Hello, old angry grumpy guy. Okay, with this, you're totally raised all the flags on this floor. Congratulations, Hajime, you shall now go on to the next stage. Left he, like, bald with towel on his head. True. True, he has that haircut. I really hope nobody mentions the name again. Let me not go again. You know, fuck it, I'm not doing it. I am the one who started this. I am the one who's going to end this. I am not drinking anymore. I do not fucking care. This is not worth it. I have an upcoming headache. It's when the flag Monokuma mentioned is raised and moved to a different hallway than the last. But how can he do that? No, now's not time to be confused by that. Thinking about it is just going to waste my energy. Yeah. Cool, this looks like paper shit. Nothing here. Why are you coming here if it's nothing here? Why are you letting me do this? Why? Do you enjoy me getting confused? What is this? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Holy shit. I'm so glad it's just alcohol and not something else. Okay, let's go into the rec room before I get wrecked myself. Yeah, you release the scroll. Dude, and finish, and to finish it you have to play like 999. There's a billiard table? Not a pool table? A dartboard and a shelf lined with magazines. It's hard to think a room like this actually exists inside the school. And the thing is, this table is fucking floating. It's a file with Hope Speak Academy seal on it. It says confidential. That means this is a big secret, right? Why would an important document be here? Why am I even asking questions like I obviously want to come out as responsible? Now I need to confirm what's inside this file. About the Hope Cultivation Plan. For many years, Hope Speak Academy has conducted rigorous research into various talents. The Hope's Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits of our labor to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Can't stop saying hope. It's getting annoying. Truly programming the next innovation is in providing the ultimate education. I feel like yawning. Oh, it's probably the alcohol. This plan has been the Academy's wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. Our fall was a series of detailed instruction and intricate orders. It was full of difficult technical terms and I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word true hope left a strong impression on my mind for some reason. The Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Hope Speak Academy was behind something like that? I don't really get it, but there's something about these words. True hope, huh? Hope's Cultivation Plan, blah blah blah. Hologram again. What's this one say? Looks like another email. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. Though they were all dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all 15 of them. Due to the fact that we are unable to ask them about specific details, it is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It's been reported that some are wounded, so it seems certain that they survive under harsh conditions. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we determined that they are the same age as the others. So I have decided to entrust them to the survivors of the killing school life. As for the remnants of despair, there are still no solid leads regarding this matter, and we have no new information to report. We will continue with the investigation, and once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. If it is for the sake of a future filled with hope. Casually lying, huh? I do like casually lying. No, I don't. I never lie. It says here that they succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. Well, that means we should have been protected by the Future Foundation, right? Then why is this happening? If the Future Foundation was protecting us, why were we forced to kill each other on this island? Well, I guess it's not possible that Future Foundation has set this all up.
What's this?
My, Hajime, if you keep worrying like that, you're gonna get a toothache and ache and collapse. It's your fault. What is this hologram thing anyway?
Hey!
It's exactly what it looks like. They're the Future Foundation's emails. I thought they made the perfect clue, so they did a little bit of hacking here and there to get them. Can you even do that? Whoever's controlling it seems to possess many talents.
No!
Well, who cares about me anyway? That's not important at all. There's no way that's not important. Just try to connect everything to what's happening right now. Yeah, there's nothing here anymore because it lets me leave, so that means there's nothing there, I hope. So I'm in a different hallway. That's not the issue here, fam! Pokemon used to be one alley, but even so... Yeah, no, I think rubbing your head on the ceiling is still not... What is this? Am I dreaming or something? I mean, this is just totally disconnected from reality. True. True. Casually walking on my head. Poor Akane, she's wiggling over there. Where am I supposed to go? Here it's closed? There's Akane wiggling wildly. Oh, I think I'm supposed to go here. Akane ate 5 gum. This is how it feels to chew 5 gum. Why? That is a dead end. Why, game? What the fuck, game? What is fucking wrong with you? Oh, there! How did I walk right past it? Oh, those books look weird. This might be a library. Murakoa probably have something here too. I should hurry up and finish it. Yeah, anything? No? No. Okay, so it's just emails. Lay it on me! This hologram again. It must be another one of the Future Foundation's emails. I should read it. There's no doubt that's another clue. To Future Foundation's 4th Division, Makoto Naegi. Where are you guys? What are you guys doing right now? What are you doing in a serious act of... What you're doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Just shoot them. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our deals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy. You survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. What does this mean? The email suggests that someone was trying to let the remnants of despair escape. The email is traced to Makoto Naegi. But he's with the Future Foundation, right? Then why was he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Did he betray the Future Foundation? That's it. We're going. We're leaving. We're out. And we are still rubbing our heads to the... I kind of still wiggling over there. And we cannot enter the pool. Why not? I could totally use some pool right about now. Hello, wiggling Akane. What's up? Oh, there, now it's open here. Copes. Everyone be coping. Is this a washing... the washing machine? The washing machine room. Can I walk into a classroom? I don't really get it, but this looks like the laundry room. There's no use worrying about it, but I was in a school and now I'm suddenly in a laundry room. Well, schools have laundry rooms, and there's a school swimsuit. Isn't that sexy? Tablet PC. It's like a tablet computer. It looks like the power's on too. Is this the next clue? Page the ultimate cope. No! I am not coping! Is this coping? Am I coping as I'm not coping? Should I get one of those cope gas masks that Shoro was using? I picked up the tail and immediately started examining it. New World Program. See, I seem to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already. Neural program has another name. Psychotherapeutic communications either. Nailed it. The neural program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and mysterious software. To develop the neural program, individuals such as the ultimate programmer, the ultimate neurologist, and the ultimate therapist were among the many talented people whose research results were utilized. By mounting a device to the cranium, the neural program allows its subject to experience a synthetic virtual world. Additionally, the neural program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. However, this device is for psychotherapeutic purposes only, and other use is expressly forbidden, especially brainwashing. Do not brainwash people with this. The highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. Slowly, everything around me turned black. Synthetic virtual world. Program. A feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted. A feeling of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The spirit attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt until now, it's all disappearing until all I feel is despair. Stop screaming, you little shit! I screamed out loudly as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. Yeah, you have a voice, now shut the fuck up. There's no way I can accept this. I am starting to accept that. There's no way something as crazy as this actually exists. Actually, all things considered, this is actually a logical response because it means everything fits. You are stuck in a machine.
Nice!
You gotta raise the flags more in order to clear my character route. Now then, despair is waiting for you. Impossible. This is impossible. No, it's not. It's all made up. Everything is all made up. It's not made up. Including me too? Yeah, you are a figment of your own imagination. Oh, God, had to be so stupid. I swear to God, how is this man still alive? Why did they pick him?
Hiya!
How are you doing? Did you enjoy the killing school trip? By the way, do you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning? From this point on, I promise you a world that truly deserves to be called a game. Were you gay? You gay? You guys are the only one watching this who can save them. The end of the world is nigh. What you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it heart-throbbing? I hear the word heart-throbbing. Look forward to it. This hallway. When we first arrived, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. I don't see a resemblance, but... I don't like this! My drawing brain doesn't like this! Stop! Wait, hold on. Does that say store on it? Well, at least I can see Sonia. The fuck? Hold on, let me get something non-alcoholic to drink to clear my head. My poor itty bitty head. Is this floating? That's impossible. There's no way something this big would be floating like this. But what in the world is it? And the moment I look at that object, numbers. Ah! Kill them! I hate numbers. Welcome. Welcome to the New World program. Person? A floating person is talking to me. Who is it? No, is this even a person in the first place? I am not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It would make me happy if you called me Alter Ego. This is the name my master gave me when he created me. It can talk! But what are you? Alter Ego? Artificial intelligence program? I am the master program behind the New World program. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is one that you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has affected everything I'm supposed to be managing. And because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar. Hold on. My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. It's that feeling from earlier again. It's folding like my feet are hovering above the floor. It's like I can't feel my feet on the ground, like I can't even believe in my own existence. And you should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me, what is this New World program? The New World program has submitted data collection procedure for shaping the entire world. As such, only the data that was collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means that the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where this research facility is located. That's why the previous Jabberwock Island cityscape was restored. Ergo, if I am to answer the question, where is this place? The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island. So the importance of it are definitely depending on the circumstance. For example, the school you're in. It appears the space is entirely under the virus's influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you too. However, even without the virus, the circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry, I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the New World program. Most of its words. I understand what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. It was not for me to imagine it as the truth. It would make much more sense if this was a fictional world. Wait, are you saying this world is a fictional world? I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. This missing sense of reality. All the mysteries, all the truths, they're all just fiction. Is that... Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? What was the New World program used for in the first place? The New World program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you can say it's a program for creating hope. But the fact that we're here and the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right? Deleting memories is the first step towards replacing memories. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the New World program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to. And from there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world. Removing memories of any time period you set it to. So Markamo was right, we did lose our school memories. But why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right? That is a mystery to me too. Booting the program on the survival of Hope Speak Academy while it's still in its experimental stage. I'm sure there was a very good reason. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world, so I'm sorry. Are you saying we're labs rats? That's the only thing I can think of. It sounds like we're just lab rats. The Future Foundation did that to us? They're trying to save the world, right? Was the Future Foundation not our ally? I'm sorry, I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable. I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this. All these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Mind you, because of alcohol. Can you tell me more about the observer and the virus? Well, for the sister, the New World program was programmed to house 15 people along with 2 monitors. Yeah, they were disguised as the teacher and one of the students. They were intended to guide participants in this way. By the way, the observer and the teacher role have been given the authority to influence you all. But the observer in the student role was not. They weren't given any special authority at all, so they seemed the same as everyone else. What kind of authority does the teacher role have? As an example, the teacher creates the rules and manages them. If the teacher is properly managing the rules they've created, there is no risk of abuse. But because of the virus infecting everything, that has changed. It changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The New World program would have promised eternal peace. But just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death. What is that virus? I didn't know the details behind its true identity, but that function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole a portion of my abilities, which contained my authority to build the world. It was like it was a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so it wouldn't have complete control. But even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience. She's probably talking about Monokuma Rock and the Funhouse. Based on what she's saying, it sounds like she's on the receiving end of a one-sided attack. The virus named Ligma. Ligma Despair! But the alter ego should have been impressed with artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. I can tell it just by communicating with her. Which means this supposed virus is so smart that it surpasses alter ego? If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence just like her? I mean, what the heck? An artificial intelligence waging an attack against another one. That's so freaking irritating. But how did that virus infect the New World program? Don't whisper when you read. Why? Why? The New World program exists in isolation. It's impossible it was infected through a network. I'm afraid to suggest someone physically uploaded it. Physically. Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility and directly uploaded it into the main computer where the New World program is installed. Based on my calculation, that's most likely what happened. It was brought up to the Future Foundation facility? But the only person who could enter the facility is someone who was a member of the Future Foundation. I mean, what am I thinking? Why am I assuming that what I just heard is the truth? Why am I assuming that everything is a lie? You're confused as fuck. But it's true that the virus is powerful and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it. But I still able to defend the essential areas, so it has a limit too. A limit? If it took you over an observer, then it has to follow the rules of an observer. As such, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure and...
Hey!
If you're just a god in the machine, that's enough hints from you.
How strange.
If you're gonna say something more, suppose that you exist between life and death, the death of yourself is inevitable. So, if so, it can be parallel to the affliction based on the definition of existence that constitutes a relationship. From here, the paradigm change yourself by being cut off rapidly and cause a situation where your own existence is unservable and accelerate and crosses with a joint ownership of the world and the situation from the context invites your death, 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 death. Death! Death, 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 death. Hey? Death, 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 death. Death, 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 death. Can you stop? What the heck? What just happened? You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right? Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Maybe he can't hear my voice from the side? I'm currently tied to the world through alter ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted. But even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. Huh? The things you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch it. Forced to watch us. I didn't want to save you right away, but because of the virus interference, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The New World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference. But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that it's working, then it means that the person I need to talk to is right there, I hope. It's like this guy can't ever hear me or see me, not even. Just, who is this guy anyway? Is he your ally? Since there's no time, I'm going to say what I need to say and believe you are there listening to me. But first I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing will help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside a New World program. But that's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing until it was too late. But it's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I wasn't sure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. But it was the only way to save you all. I want to save you guys. Save us. Where did he want to save us from? What would save us? You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? You know? That's the number we found at Nizumi Castle. The door to the ancient ring was supposed to open after you all finished gathering the hope fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even though its chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left the password in a place where the cheater role would not be able to go. I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. Anyway, I'm also the person who set the password to that number. The number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm entrusting that will to you all. I've entrusted it to your future. But the person is trying to... It is password 123. To boost graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair on using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat them. Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma? In a worst case scenario where an observer who has the role of teacher goes rogue, I prepare a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the forced shutdown sequence. Even the teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this that you guys can choose on your own, independently of the observer. Which means if they stole the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start that forced shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of people. And in order to do that, I need to somehow get that number. And we're back to death.
Say what?
What was that just now? Hey Hajime, what's the weirdness just now? Nothing really. I see.
Anyway.
Well, anyway, that's all the hints you're gonna get. If that no good artificial intelligence tells you any more useless stuff, I'm gonna butt in again. Did Monokuma not notice that just happened? It's been a while since I've spoken at last, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here. Yeah, about that guy just now, there shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me. I see it'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with the guy just now. You guys have a weapon? A very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do is prevent the virus invasion with all my might so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you all. Do your best. Your best, huh? But what do we have to do our best at? The mystery is getting solved. I'm finally starting to see the truth. What are we supposed to do when that truth is really a lie? We know we're working towards a conclusion that nobody wants to hear. But still, do we really need to work hard and do our best? Is there really a reason to do our best? If everything was a lie, then isn't everything just meaningless? Oh my god, Hajime is having that existential crisis again. The same for the killings too. Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that. No, that'd be meaningless too. When the world is flipped over and becomes so irrational. What are we supposed to do? Just stop having existential crisis. That would be great. Okay guys, this is part 1. I'm not sure I'm going to end next time. But next time I could just continuously do it until the actual ending. Just keep on going until it's the actual end. And then after that we'll see. It's probably that this is just not just the end of Danganronpa, but the end of something more. Either way, thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time at the end. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, share, whatever.